Couple guys from
They were
there
having
said
engineering issues.
They got water
I
lines
stopped my camp
Cody, clear to level,
Monday.
and from
Said that
Tinsley
money
to
smell.
Winchester, past
Said
Winchester.
that they have all
Good
five
day.
or five
Okay, yeah.
description on
Yeah.
the butt. And 20
And
yards.
Sheridan.
Nice. You turn this way.
You know, the artery, the femoral artery is deadly.
Um,
I got a giant deer like that.
clear down to
Do the Malowski.
Banner.
No,
Okay, yeah.
no, it was,
One
it was a long ways out there running, and with my last bullet, we'd been going rounds for a while. My last bullet, I
Talking.
just lobbed one out there and hit it right through both butt cheeks. I'm about 2 miles from the truck, so I run back the 2 miles, get some more bullets
They're wanting to,
back.
are we gonna work with the?
He was
tribes or
down.
try to talk to
You'd
the
have to
tribes?
probably do with the tribes, I mean,
Yeah.
because if you get pavilion, you have to go through everything else.
Pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let it show that all are present except Councilman Demick, and I believe he had to be working this evening. We do have a quorum, so let's move forward on our agenda. We have, I don't have a copy of that from me. Well House and stuff.
That's what I was just pulling up.
New business well house bid award, so the well house bid award, HDR is our engineer on that. And they've reviewed the bids, and made checked everything was all good. The two bids was LCI Trucking and Construction LLC. Had a bid of $1,450,175. Wind River Oilfield Services Inc. had a bid of $961,000 and $75. Both bids were all good. The engineering estimate without contingency was 1.129. 582.50, so 1,129,582.50. The recommendation from engineers is to accept the bid from Wind River Oilfield Service Inc. of $961,075. I'd like a motion to accept that bid.
Move that we accept Wind River Oilfield Services bid on $961,075 for the this is water tanks.
Shoshoni Well House
Water.
rehabilitation.
Okay, well house.
Second.
Been moved by Councilman Zant, second by Councilman Stetler, that we accept the bid from Wind River Oilfield Service for $961,075 for the Shoshoni Well House rehabilitation project. Any further discussion? Any further discussion? None being, all in favor, say aye. Aye, oppose the same. Motion passed, all in the affirmative. Thanks for your good work, Kyle, and bid number 2. This is for our water tank and vault road improvement project. Engineering Associates is the engineer on this. We had 2 bids. We had LCI Trucking and Construction LLC, bid of $327,218. Canyon Ridge Contractors Inc. presented a bid of $413,445. The engineer's estimate on that was $324,850. The engineer recommends after reviewing the bids, bids were, everything was acceptable, all good bids. But the low bid was LCI Trucking and Construction LLC for the amount of $327,218 is the recommendation of the engineer. Can I have a motion to approve accepting the bid from LCI Trucking and Construction?
Move we accept the bid from LCI Trucking and Construction LLC for $327,218.
It's been moved by Councilman Stettler. Can I have a second?
Second.
A second by Councilman Zett. Any further discussion?
When will both of these be started? Turn the ground. Any idea?
That's gotta be negotiated. Kyle, do you have any idea on the one project?
On the well field services or the well field project, some of that's gonna depend on the lead time for the precast buildings and some of the other parts. So we're thinking it's probably gonna be later. Probably December or later, probably in early spring next year timeframe, just because of the lead time on those buildings. But they might be able to get in there and start some of the demolition here this fall still on well house 5, well house 4. Since those aren't used all that often. Some of the question will just be, do we want them to demo well 4 while we're waiting on other stuff, cause it's a backup, for the system, so. But that's kind of where we're looking, is just, that timeframe later, so.
There's quite a bit of, work and scheduling when we're working on wells and make sure the town has sufficient water and water tank full. I mean, there's some coordinating to do on that. We prefer not to do it in midsummer
Right.
when we're using a lot of water.
What about the storage tank? Do you have any idea where they started?
No,
See,
is that your-
It's
No. Yeah,
That's
that's
ballpark.
ballpark, I would, that one doesn't, I can't imagine is waiting on a whole lot of parts and pieces, so.
Yep.
My guess is they could get that started here this fall yet and get that road rebladed and do some. work.
the only,
I hate to speak for another firm.
Yeah,
but
that's-
our
yeah.
Project.
the issue, we've had a paleontologist and everything do a report that we could be waiting on BLM. That's, that we've moved, but we could be waiting on BLM. I don't have hopefully in October, we're okay with BLM, but that we're still dealing with the federal government. So we're going through the process, but that could, that's the issue. And then BIA tribes have been really good to work with. If BIA doesn't cause us any issues.
Yeah. They're
so-
always kind of the hiccup.
So that's where so I'd like to say could be if the weather holds starting in October, late October, that's a possibility. If the federal government will allow us to. So that's what I know. But I appreciate your input. Any chances, Lisa, online? She said she might zoom in on us. Engineering Associates engineer, project engineer.
Yeah.
We're early. Or no, we're late. We've 6 o'clock. Yeah, so yeah, I told her 6. So okay. But I can reach out to her, Bob, and get something
Yeah,
you'd like
just
in
wondering.
writing. Yes, good question.
If you get an easement or have to get one from EIA, I'd recommend getting it in perpetuity instead of like a 50-year.
Yes,
It's Nobody's gonna remember in 50 years, and then all of a sudden they'll be in trespass. Nobody wants to deal with that.
Yeah, well,
If they'll let you, sometimes they won't let you if you're not in tribal entity, so.
right. Yeah, I don't know. We could ask for annexation, become part of the tribe, I guess. That may not be a good idea, even though I don't know, maybe. Anyway, anything else? If nobody has anything else, have a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion.
Been moved by Councilwoman Harkey that we adjourn. Can I have a second?
Second.
Councilman Stettler just had the adjunct councilman then on that. Any further discussion? None being, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed the same. Motion passed all in the affirmative. 6-16 or something like that.